love Saturdays. Oh, gorgeous flowers. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Marc Sievers. I'm so excited for today. So, given the fact that we are all social distancing and staying home, today is the perfect day to have my kids' corner. So, even though Ryan and I don't have any children, we have so many friends and family members that have children ranging from little babies all the way up to teenagers. So I thought today I would share with you, stay-at-home parents, on this gorgeous Saturday, some really simple ideas that you can use to entertain your little ones. And I love any excuse that I can start making s'mores and eating s'mores first thing of the day. So today I'm going to share with you my first idea for indoor campfire s'mores. So when I was little, my Nana used to make s'mores in the oven with us all the time. And it's one of those memories that just has really stuck with me all these years. I mean, all of these years, like decades. And I just remember like how much fun it was to be with her and my other cousins at the kitchen counter and just assembling s'mores and putting them into the oven and seeing the magic happen. And it was just a lot of fun. So I'm going to show you 2 ideas today on how to make s'mores indoors that are easy for assembly, that your kids can help you, and then of course you, the adult, have to go bake them off, but we'll get to that in a minute. And I'm also going to keep these flowers up here. The reason, a lovely neighbor of ours dropped off some flowers this morning as a surprise, so I thought I would share my flowers virtually with you. So I hope you like pink roses. I do. And I still have my tea. I still need to find my caffeine here. So, but let's start with making s'mores. So I'm going to show you how to make 2 different kinds of s'mores today. And what I love about this recipe is that everything is really interchangeable. And when I say that, I mean you can use any size marshmallow, any kind of variety of chocolate bar, and I even have an idea of how to dress up a s'mores for adults so that if you want a little extra zhuzh on your s'more, you have a little bit of extra flavor. So let me give you an overhead view of what I have going on right here. So we're going to make a sheet pan s'more today, and then we're going to make more of like a little kind of s'more that's like a dip. So I grew up making sheet pan s'mores, and I just have some aluminum foil, some parchment paper. I have, of course, classic Hershey bars. You can use any type of chocolate you have in your counter or cabinet. I have some graham crackers, and I'm using today some mini marshmallows. So you can use any size of marshmallow for this, but this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to take some aluminum foil, and I'm going to try to get about a square. So it doesn't have to be exact. You can make these any size you want. And all I'm going to do is cut my tin foil in half, and then cut those squares in half again. So far, so good. You can even use pinking shears or those safety scissors for kids. Pinking shears actually would look cute because you get little designs around the corners. I should probably order some of those because I talk about those pinking shears all the time and I don't have any. So after this, I'm going to order some. And then I'm going to take some graham crackers, and I'm going to make these a little on the small side so we're not starting out the day with a sugar rush. And I'm just going to put a little piece of graham cracker, and then I have some Hershey bars. Now, if you don't have graham crackers at home, you can use vanilla wafers. You could use really even Ritz crackers, or like a butter cracker would be delicious. Different flavor, but still delicious. I'm going to take some chocolate, and I'm going to just put one little piece of chocolate, just like this. This is the stuff that I remember as a kid that was simple, it was fun, it was interactive, and I think, now more than ever, being home and spending time with our families is just really important, and really just cherishing those moments and making memories. And I think this really is about making memories, and memories that will hopefully last a lifetime. So 2 little mini marshmallows. If you had the big marshmallows, I would probably do full half of a sheet of graham cracker just because of the amount of marshmallow, but these little mini ones are perfect. And then I'm going to take another little top of a graham cracker, try balancing it, and then just give it a little squish just to kind of hold it down there. And then we're going to, push the, see, but this is where little kids will find the squishing part and the whoopsing part really fun. So now I'm just going to wrap it up like a little package, and I'm just going to put that on a sheet pan. Now with this type of s'more, the graham cracker doesn't stay as crisp because you're baking it to melt the marshmallow, but they're still delicious, and especially if you have little ones that maybe are missing some teeth, or they are waiting for a visit from the tooth fairy, maybe some softer graham crackers isn't such a bad idea. So now we're going to go into the kitchen and we're going to bake this. I have my oven set to broil because the next recipe I'm going to show you is uses a broiler. So I'm just going to put these into the oven, probably about 350 degrees if you're going to just bake them. And I would leave them in there for 5-10 minutes. Just check them, and the easiest way to check them is if you push on the top of the foil and you feel it kind of sink down, you know that marshmallow is starting to melt, and that's perfect. So let's go back out into the next kind of s'mores idea. So this idea is, I think, really fun for if you're going to have like a great little family dinner, and you want to have an unexpected dessert. Especially it's Saturday. I mean, Saturday, this is made for, kind of like a fun little twist on the classics. So what I'm going to do is I have 2 different types of pans. I have just a ceramic dish, and I have a little cast iron skillet. And I think today I'm going to use the skillet. So let me give you a little overhead view of what I'm going to do here. So in my skillet, I'm going to put a big handful of marshmallows. And just cover the bottom just like that. And then you can use the same little chocolate bars, or I'm going to use some chocolate chips. And you can use any flavor of chocolate chips. You could use white chocolate, milk chocolate, semi-sweet. You could throw in some peanut butter chocolate chips. Anything you have, just to add some ooey gooey chocolate flavor. And you see what I like about this is that the chocolate pieces are the same size as the marshmallows. So they're going to melt kind of at the same time, melt evenly. And what I love about the little mini marshmallows is it's going to be actually easier to eat when everything is melted with the graham cracker scoop, because of the size of the marshmallow will make sure everything kind of melts evenly. So we have some marshmallows, just a couple more on top. And now I'm going to go back to the kitchen and bring this into the broiler. So I'm going to put this directly under high heat, and I'm just going to watch it really carefully because it burns pretty quick. But I want to get that top of the marshmallow as melted and kind of golden brown as I can without burning them. We all remember those campfires where your marshmallow on the stick would start to get lovely and toasted, and then all of a sudden it would get caught up in flames and fall into the campfire. We don't want that in your oven. If you're using, you can use the cast iron skillet in any size. I love this idea because you can make individual mini ones. If you have little mini skillets, you can put them into little ramekins and bake them off that way. You can make a big skillet if you have a big family and maybe tonight's game night or movie night. So let me get a little pot holder here. And I don't know if you can see me if I shrink down here, but I'm still here. I'm just checking my marshmallow and watching it and see they melt and they get toasted really, really quick. You guys are gonna love this. I can't wait. So I'm gonna give it another 20 seconds or so. And then I'm gonna show you a couple different ways of dressing it up too. Let's see, I can smell the marshmallows. Oh yes, indeedy. This looks amazing. Okay, let's come. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so delicious. So let's go back out into the kitchen and let me give you overhead of what has happened. So that looks like campfire s'mores, you guys. What I love about this is the marshmallows are nice and toasted. They're a little bit, see how gooey it is? Look at that. I love this. Oh, so delicious. Look at that perfect little bite. Now, I also have a couple little surprises for you. So, if you wanted to add some sprinkles to this to make it even more festive, you could. I mean, look how cute this is. Do it right afterwards. It doesn't really add any flavor, but it definitely adds some whimsy and some fun. Or, if you want, I even have some salted caramel. And this, oh yeah, this I think, let's see, I'm going to drizzle a little bit over this little bite that I have. And these are going to be, tastes just like a campfire s'more, but the salted caramel for an adult, that is really good. I love those. I love starting my day out eating s'mores for breakfast. So the marshmallows are like really fluffy. So again, this is just a really simple, fun, lighthearted way to make marshmallows and chocolate into indoor s'mores. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I can smell the other ones in the oven baking, so I think those are going to be for Ryan. And coming up at 2 p.m. Eastern Time is all about tracing paper magic with butcher paper, some other paper bags. So if you are going to tune in live with your family, get out some crayons, get some brown paper bags. If you have any of that butcher paper on a big roll, get that out, because I'm going to give you some little tips and tricks on how to entertain with butcher paper with your children. So I will see you guys very, very soon. And thanks for tuning in, and see you in a bit. I'm going to go finish my tea. I'm going to try not to eat the pan of s'mores, and I'm going to try not to eat also the sheet pan of s'mores that's coming out of the oven very soon. Bye guys, see you soon.